I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm almost ready. Ugh. Okay. Hi guys, welcome back. I'm glad you're clicking on this video because that means you came back. Yeah. So I just want to apologize because I'm not using any fancy lighting, so it's going to be going in and out, and I'm not smart because I'm using backlight behind me. Yay for not good filming equipment. Check out my tripod. I've come to you guys with these thoughts and questions that I always find myself asking, and I always think this way. I don't really understand things. I don't know if it's just that I'm looking too far into things, but here they are. I have them on my phone, so let's get started. My first question is, when people lose weight, where does it go? I know this sounds like dumb, but seriously, like, you have this extra body, you have a large body, and how do you just make it shrink? Where does your fat go? I don't get it. Where does it go? It doesn't make sense to me. Thinner body is just more compact, and I'm like, how does it get compact? My next question is, how big is the universe? In school you learn about all the planets, yeah, cool. Neptune, Saturn, that's fun and stuff, but what about what else is out there? Yeah, we live in the Milky Way, but that's just not our galaxy. We have other galaxies, and they just keep getting bigger and bigger, and within each galaxy there's more planets and more moons. So when does it end? We are so small. We're so small, and it blows my mind because there's these things that show here's the Earth, and then it just keeps getting bigger, and it's here's the sun, here's the galaxy. Before you know it, you can't even be seen anymore. What? My next question is, what is mini corn? Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll insert a picture here. It's basically the corn from Chinese places. What is it? I know it's obviously corn, but it's not corn. It's not real corn, right? I don't even know what it is. How do they make it? How do you even eat it? You can't just eat it off the cob. It's so small. Do you just bite it? How can you bite corn? Bite it like a carrot stick? No. What? How? I don't understand it. I don't understand what its purpose is. Just take some corn and throw corn kernels in there. Why do you need mini corn? Why? My next question has to do with a book that I read last year called Slaughterhouse-Five, and it's basically, his life was predetermined, and he, time wasn't a thing. One moment he was 5 years old, and then the next moment he was 85. And so he knew everything that was gonna happen. He knew how he was gonna die. He didn't live his life chronically. He lived it sporadically. So that's my question. Is everything in, obviously I know we don't live sporadically like that, but my question is everything predetermined for us, or is it just fate? When we met Taylor Swift in March, we were taking pictures by the truck, and we saw these guys with badges walking by, and we're like, oh my gosh, maybe they'll tell them that we're here because we had cool signs and stuff. I don't know if they did anything, but if they did, was it predetermined that they were going to walk by at that moment? Or was it fate that we just so happened to cross paths, This isn't a question really, but it's more of a thought. You're breathing. Yeah. You're just breathing, going about your day. You've taken multiple breaths this day. You just breathe. I'm breathing right now, and it's so weird because in class, if we ever talk about breathing or blinking or talking, I always am so like aware of it. I'm always like, oh my god, I have to make sure my breaths are normal. I have to make sure I'm blinking normally. Now I'm thinking about my blinking. Oh my gosh. And you just do it. Like, your body just knows to do it. Like, I'm breathing right now. Like, everyone's breathing. We're all breathing together. I don't know if you guys are getting anything I'm saying, but whatever. My next question is, why is jewelry like a thing? Why did someone decide that poking a hole through your body and have something that's sparkly dangling from your ear was attractive and pretty? How did someone know that like putting like shiny silver things or gold on your finger was considered cool? Like chains from your neck. This is something that I figured out in math class the other day because we were doing stuff with division, and the way my teacher wrote it, he wrote it with like the division symbol, and then he wrote it with fractions in like fraction form. And then it hit me. What if like in the division symbol, the 2 dots on top symbolize the 2 numbers in a fraction? I may just be like looking too far into things. Okay, this next thing that I have has to do with cheerleading and like in stunts, like cheer stunt, bases who lift, and then there's the flyer who goes in the air. But like the flyer is like standing in someone's hands, and those hands are like above their head. You're just holding someone in your hands. Like, it's so weird because like I can be over here like, oh, I'm just like holding a body above me, no big deal. They're doing like tricks in the air. Or you could be in the air and be like, oh yeah, I'm just being lifted by someone else. I'm just standing on their hands and doing all this intricate stuff. No big deal. And another thing I don't get is like fire. Like, what is it? What makes it move? Like, what makes its color? Like, it's just like this thing. Like, what is a flame? I don't really get it. Because it's all like, oh yeah, I'm heat. I'm light. Like, what defines heat? Like, how does it just make warmth? Like, what? So I don't really get it. It's like a primary color, like a red. Like, oh, don't you go trying to make me. You can't. I'm my own thing. Like, fire is all like, oh, psh, no, you can't make me. Like, I'm my own thing. I'm a flame. A flame is its own thing. I'm my own person. I'm different.
Yeah, I'm different. I'm different. Yeah, I'm different.
Thanks for watching. I don't like long closings because like I just watched a whole video. I don't need a conclusion. But thanks for watching. Subscribe. Check out the channels. Not the channels. The everyone else. Kate, Eric, Caroline, Jess. And thank you so much for 100 subscribers. That's really exciting. Yeah. So I hope everyone has a maybe a long ending. So bye. Oh.
Running down to the riptide.